being said, I would like to give you a photosensitivity and flashlight warning, as well as a gunshot sound effect warning. Now, some housekeeping items before we begin, as we like to keep things running smoothly around here. Please note the emergency exits here, here, and at the back of the theatre. Also, please turn off any cellular devices, as we are currently in the 1950s, and those items do not exist yet. If you need to exit the theatre for any reason, please do so in between scenes, as you risk distracting your fellow audience, and as well as upsetting the cook, who is very fond of using a large kitchen knife. Oh, and don't forget, if you do not adhere to the rules and wear your mask at all times, you will be murdered in the hall with the revolver. We will have a 10-minute intermission at the end of Act 1. You are invited to vote on who you think the killer is at that time, so please hand your voting slip to a maid or a butler during the break, and the winner will be read at the start of Act 2. That's all for now, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy Canton High School Drama Club's production of Clue. Mother! Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen this woman before in my life. Who are you? Not much.
Hello, is this the address of Mr. Body?
You must be Mr. Green.
Yes.
Sit! Not you, sir. The dogs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rather clumsy at parties, I'm afraid.
Not to worry, sir.
I'm sorry, is there a cat here? I'm afraid I'm highly allergic.
Oh, give him a pseudonym. Clear things right up.
Right. Cook, coat. Ah, Professor Plum, Miss Scarlet. Welcome. I wasn't aware you two were previously acquainted.
We weren't. My car broke down and this professor gave me a ride.
Cocktail. Only drink on 2 occasions, day and night.
Good Lord, those feelings are party. What is this godforsaken place anyway?
Ah, well, thank you for keeping him out of this. Ah, well, this old place is Body Manor. Cook, dinner? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are all met. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wadsworth. I'm the butler. You may have realized that none of you are using your real names this evening. I suggest you refrain from revealing anything else about yourselves tonight. Ah, that would be dinner. I haven't even finished my champagne.
Yeah, that was more like a cocktail mint.
We really oughtn't to keep her waiting. The cook can get very cranky. Now, please, follow me. The dining room is right this way. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the guests of this evening. Colonel Mustard, Mrs. White, Mrs. Peacock, Miss Scarlet, Mr. Green, and Professor Plum. You will find your names and your faces.
I'm feeling awfully anxious.
Don't you know real men don't show green?
Scarlet, does that mean you live in Washington, D.C. too?
I do everything in Washington, D.C., Mr. Green.
Does anyone here not live in Washington, D.C.?
Wadsworth! I think we've had about enough of this. Where's our host? And what have we brought here?
Speak of the devil. Excuse me, please. Good evening, sir. You are eagerly awaited.
Thank you, Wadsworth. It's good to be home.
Guests all here?
In the dining room, sir.
Right on schedule. I'll meet you in the study then, as planned.
Of course. May I take your bags?
No, Wadsworth, I'll keep it with me.
They contain more evidence, I assume.
Never assume, Wadsworth. It's much more fun to be surprised. Where's that?
Can I interest any of you in fruit or dessert? No! Here they are.
Coffees, brandy, brandy for me.
Sit down. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, all.
We must hear.
Well, where's our host?
He's not here! Nobody's here! What is happening?
Mrs. Peacock, please, have a drink. Come on, let's belong to the light.
Well, I know. Do you mind if I smoke?
Performance in time.
Or, word law. Open after dinner. Oh, for you.
Not you!
Sit down.
I'm sorry, there really must be a cat in here.
Right, are we all comfortable?
I think you could live in.
Oh, no, we take one part.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, my instructions are clear. It seems the six of you have one thing in common. You're all being blackmailed. For some considerable time now, all of you have been paying what you can afford, and in some cases what you can't afford, for someone who threatens to expose you.
Oh, please! I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life. I mean, nobody can blackmail me. I go to church every Sunday. Yeah, ladies, don't we all?
Right. Anybody else wish to deny it? Good. Until tonight, none of you knew who was blackmailing you. I hope I'm correct that the more deductive members of our assembly here have reasoned within the last few moments that it was, of course, Mr. Body himself, and that the less discerning members of our cadre are experiencing that particular revelation right about
It was Mr. Body!
now. My task this evening is to expose your secrets to each other, rendering you all culpable in each other's indiscretions. No, sorry, my instructions are clear. We will start with you, Mr. Fox.
Lucky you.
Trust me, let's get nothing to do.
You were once a professor of psychiatry, specializing in helping lunatics suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Yes, but now I work for the U.S. government.
Right, so your work really hasn't changed. But you can no longer practice medicine anymore, can you? Your license has been revoked. Yes? What did you do? You know how male doctors aren't supposed to date their lady patients?
Yeah.
You did.
It was one time.
How wonderful. Are you making moral judgments, Mrs. Peacock? How then do you justify taking bribes in return for delivering Senator Peacock's vote to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There is nothing sinful about that.
No, but Miss Collins, you declared perhaps that this twisted if certain lobbyists are slipping payments to a sneaky senator's wife under the stall in the mental of the old Abbott Grill. How would you describe that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
What were you in that men's room?
It's true.
No! It's a vicious lie! Yes, but you've been paying the blackmail for over a year now to keep that story out of the papers.
Well, I don't believe her. I too would be blackmailed for something I didn't do.
Well, me too.
Emily!
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed, Mrs. Scarlet.
Oh, I'm being blackmailed all right. But I did what I'm being blackmailed for.
What did you do?
I run a top secret agency for classified affairs. Which branch? Legislative. There are currently 535 members of Congress having classified affairs.
Oh, great. A man who needs to pay for a woman to spend time with him. That's a problem. Oh, never mind. Should I close the language? No.
So, Miss Scarlet, is that how you do Colonel Mustard? Is he one of your clients?
Certainly not!
I was asking Miss Scarlet.
Will you tell me that's true?
It's not true.
Is that true?
No, it's not true.
So it is true.
A double negative.
Double negative? You mean you have photographs?
Sounds like a confession to me. In fact, double negative has led to proof positive. I'm afraid you've given yourself away.
Are you trying to make us stupid for the other guests?
You don't need any help from me, sir.
That's right, I don't.
Right. Colonel, you hold a sensitive security post at the Pentagon. Those negatives would most certainly compromise your position, would they not?
This is outrageous.
And Mrs. White, you've been paying our friend the blackmailer ever since your husband died under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances.
Yes, but I didn't kill him.
Then why are you paying the blackmail?
I don't want a scandal. You had a very humiliating public confrontation before he died. He was deranged. He
but he died, Mrs. White, not you.
What did the poor chap do for them?
He was a scientist, nuclear.
What was he like?
He was a stupidly optimistic man. I'm afraid it came as a great shock to him when he died. He was from 10, at home, alone. He was unclothed. His head had been cut off, and so had his, well,
You know.
but I didn't do it. I was out all evening at the movies.
What was showing?
The naked alibi.
A likely story. Do you miss him?
Matter of life after death. Jonathan said, I have a life.
Yes, but he was your second husband. Your first also disappeared.
Yes, that was his job. He was an illusionist.
Yes, madam, but he never reappeared.
Well, he wasn't a very good illusionist.
Right, and lastly we have Mr. Green, who is of course...
Homosexual.
Stop it!
Pardon me, sir?
You just asked who's a homosexual. I said, not me.
But I'm saying you're an idiot.
Wadsworth, here is one. I am a homosexual. I feel no personal guilt or shame about this, but I must keep it secret, for I fear I will lose my job on security grounds. Even though that is ridiculous, because homosexuality is not a choice, but rather a genetic predisposition. Thank you. Achoo! I swear to God, there's a cat in this house.
All right, Wadsworth, you've spilled our beans. Now what?
Yeah, where is this Mr. Body?
And what does he want from us?
Who cares? I'm not waiting around to find out I've done nothing wrong. I am leaving. Madam, you can stay in denial all you like, but you cannot leave this house.
I'm the wife of the great sender from Tennessee. You cannot tell me what to do.
Your girl's crazy.
Wait for it.
Locked!
Open it for her.
You indeed, the windows are locked, the doors are shut, and there are dangerous dogs patrolling the grounds. There's no way out. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Mr. Body, your host for the evening and your blackmailer for life. How do you do?
Wait, get the study with her knee.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is still one more piece of information you all may like to have.
What?
Well, you see, the police are coming.
Unless what? You agree to double down.
Double what?
You each change twice what you've been paying. And I'll tell the police it was a phony call and send them on their way. You refuse. And I put this briefcase, containing all the evidence needed to expose your wrongdoings, into the hands of the police and the press. I believe some of you may face a lifetime in jail, and others a lifetime of shame. Unless what? Well, there is something else you could do for me. One little favor that would change the game. Something I just can't bear to do myself.
What?
Have a carry out his treaty threat. Pay him more, or he exposes us and all of our questionably legal behavior to the police.
I would never.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can manage to somehow get rid of Mr. Wadsworth, then I'll have no need to increase your blackmail or expose you to the police. As a matter of truth, if you can manage to eliminate Mr. Wadsworth, who not only knows all of your secrets, but also mine, then I might find it in my heart to eliminate your blackmail and be done with this terrible business once and for all.
You would never.
Why us, Molly? Why not do the dirty work yourself?
Why should I? When the six of you are also uniquely motivated.
After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me? You can't listen to him, he's lying. I'm one of you, he's been blackmailing me along with the rest of you.
Oh, yeah? What did you do?
That is neither here nor there. The point is, I'm not a butler, I'm an indentured servant.
Don't make a scene, Wadsworth. It's over. Now's your chance, ladies and gentlemen. Kill Wadsworth and end your blackmail. Forever!
Oh, thank God. Is he breathing?
Sit down. Hello? How many fingers am I holding up? Do you know the weapon, man? Do you never mock her right up? Come on, I'll show you. Come on.
Sir!
Do it. Hello? I think he's dead.
Well, who had the gun?
I did.
So you shot him?
I didn't.
Well, you had the gun if you didn't go dead!
Well, I don't know. When the lights went off, somebody must have grabbed it from my hand. And the next thing I know, the gun went off.
Sorry, there's no gunshot wound.
He's right, there isn't.
Look, there's a bullet lodged here.
So how did he die? Well, I don't know. Being the better than yours doesn't give me a forensics expert.
Doesn't make sense. Well, what of us might kill him?
Well, it wasn't me.
I need a drink.
Wait, maybe he was poisoned by the brandy. I didn't know you had an engine.
I had suffered screaming.
Well, was the brandy poisoned?
Looks like we'll never know.
Unless she dies too.
But what have you to kill her? Mr. Faulty is dead!
the means to do it.
Don't look at me. All I got was a candlestick.
Maybe it wasn't one of us?
Is there anyone else in this house?
Only Zikro.
What
fork, candlestick, a wrench, and, where's the lead pipe?
You thought attacking her is dead.
Mr. Body? Dead again? Oh my God!
Will somebody catch her?
What is my arms? I'm sorry. Sorry.
Where was happened, Mrs. Peacock?
In the bathroom. Oh, but it's all I thought he was. I thought he was attacking me. He runs.
Oh, sweetheart. Dead people don't lunge.
Well, he's certainly dead now. But who would want to kill him twice?
That's what we call overkill. And why?
What's the difference?
Makes a difference to him. Makes a difference to us. We want to figure out who killed him, where, and with what.
Well, I think I got this one. Seems like it was probably the lead.
10 points, Professor Blum.
Whoa! What kind of game are you playing, Wadsworth?
How dare you? This is not a game.
You! The lead pipe belongs to you!
I know, but I dropped it when I went to the kitchen.
Wonderful. So anybody could have picked it up.
Well, there's no need to shout.
I'm not shouting. Fine. I'm shouting. Hey!
While you clowns lose your marbles, I'm over here trying to do something useful. Have you all forgotten about the evidence against us?
Yes!
Body's briefcase is locked.
Okay, well, there must be a key. Of course, the key. Mr. Green, would you be so kind as to search Mr. Body's pockets for the key to the briefcase that contains the evidence to our past transgressions, so that we may destroy said evidence and clear ourselves of any possible future background, maybe?
No.
Come in.
Come on, Mr. Green. Come on, dead body. You can do it.
I have to carry the body. You don't have to carry it, but I carry it. Right there.
Oh, I can't be so blaming you.
I'll do it.
Oh, I love a woman who can get her hands dirty.
It's not here. I see. Hand me the wrench.
I think.
Good day. Thank you. It's empty.
Empty.
Then where's all the evidence?
Mrs. White, please.
Sorry.
Had the evidence been briefcase my foot? Body's a liar and a bully. I told you this from the beginning. Well, then where is it? What does he have on us? I can't stand all this uncertainty. People, please, I do assure you that Mr. Body possessed, right, he's dead. Right? Yes, just wanted to clarify. Individual files containing devastating and incriminating evidence against each of us in one large blackmail envelope marked confidential. Now, where that envelope is now and what precisely it contains, I cannot say. All I know is that if found, we are all honest.
Then we must find the evidence and destroy it.
How can we put all this behind us and move on with our miserable lives?
Evidence aside, let's take a look. We're in a room with, 2 dead bodies and 6 murderous weapons.
Wow, you can count!
Oh, hey, and the police are on their way.
Not to mention we have a homicidal maniac about. I suggest we put the weapons back in Molly's bag and bring it to the broom closet.
Everybody in trouble.
You look proud, please.
Thank you.
Well, where is it?
What, the body?
Well, the phone. What? Why?
There's no body. What am I saying? There's no body. There's no body. There's no body in the study. I do believe there was a phone in the lounge. And once you've made your full cat, you'll be given up a few ways from there.
Certainly.
Thank you. Now, listen. The police are due in 29 minutes, which gives us plenty of time.
To do what? Get killed?
Mrs. Peacock, I am aware that there is a murderer on the loose that we must identify, but my most immediate concern is recovering the evidence.
What? How?
I say we handle this in proper military fashion. We split up and search the house.
Split up?
Yes.
But what if one of us runs into the murderer? One's you.
Then one of us will know who the murderer is.
But then one of us will be dead!
This is war, Peacock. Casualties are inevitable. You can't make it all up without making any eggs. I ain't gonna tell you that.
Look what happened to the cook!
Colonel, are you really willing to take that chance?
What choice do we have?
None.
Oh, I suppose you're right. I swear to God, there's a cat in this house! The cat!
All right, troops. Divide and conquer.
And remember, no funny business. We've got to stick together as a team on this one. But who am I kidding? It's not like any of you would come upon the envelope and purposefully hide it for yourself, clearing your name of fame, and blackmailing the rest of us to secure yourselves an unseeming but substantial fortune. Wonderful! Now, you'll know you found the dirt when you find an envelope marked confidential.
That's essential.
And consequential.
Let's be back here in 10 minutes.
But what if one of us doesn't come back?
Well, remember you called me.
Nice.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I truly hope you are enjoying the show. I have sent the guests to search the manor. At this time, I welcome you to perhaps mingle, circulate, grab a concession, and of course, vote on who you believe you think is the murderer. Now, we'll meet back here in 10 minutes sharp.
Let's hold them on the bar. Come on, come on.
is ticket number 6880983. I can't see anything right now. A very big one. Wonderful. We are going to next move on to our MAGA classes. Select one. And the winner is ticket number 369948. Anybody here? Ah, here she comes. Right there. Righty. Our next raffle item is the Kids Martial Arts class. Thank you. Alrighty, the winner of this raffle item is ticket number 369949. Very lucky this afternoon. Right, so now we are going to do a very exciting one. This is our plush unicorn that you can see on the bottom of the card here. Thank you. And the winner of this raffle is ticket number 369969. Shall I do another ticket, please? Alrighty, let's try this again. Alrighty, ticket number 6880979. Alrighty, next we are going to be moving on to our blanket raffle. And the winner of this lovely blanket is ticket number 6880978. Right then, I believe our last one is a main course $25 gift receipt. Thank you. And the winner of this raffle prize is ticket number 369959.